First, we're going to look into a women's restroom in a mall. When you first walk in, there's a large vanity area, and it's nice that it's separate because people that are using the washroom for aesthetic reasons aren't hogging up the sink area where people are washing their hands. Then you turn the corner and there are the stalls and the sink area. In the stall is a pretty typical toilet. It's got all the functions of the nicer Totos. You can use the bidet and washlet. You can adjust the water pressure and heat. And you can turn on a flushing sound and turn it off. On the side is something for seat cleaning, so you can sanitize the seat before you sit down. And there's also a panic button close by, so if you run into trouble or have some problems, there's a panic button and somebody will come help you. There's a nice shelf there for putting things on, like your groceries and so on. There's a baby seat, so mothers with small children that maybe can't stand yet, you can pull the seat down and put your child there while you do your business. There's also a changing platform, so if you're going to change your clothes and you don't want to put your bare feet or anything on the floor, there's a little platform for you to stand on while you change. So this is a nicer version of a typical stall inside a restroom. I'm obviously not going into the men's room, but there's a quick pic of the layout. Here's a special needs bathroom in the same mall. It's got its own room. It's got a toilet that's as accessible as possible, I think. A pull-down changing table. A sink for washing. And a regular hand-washing sink. In the restroom area, sometimes there's a baby feeding room. And this baby feeding room has a washing station, and it includes a baby bottle sanitizing machine next to a sink that you can do, obviously, any other kind of washing at. It also, of course, has a baby changing table that you can pull down and little belts to strap the baby in. Around the corner is a separate room, and this one has two little booths with a little comfy chair, and it has a curtain that you pull closed and you can change the vacancy of it for some extra privacy for your baby feeding. Here's a washroom at a convenience store. It has a typical Western style toilet with the extra functions like the bidet and the washlet. Just outside of the stall is the hand washing sink. Here's a restroom for a fast food restaurant. It's got a typical Western style toilet, but it doesn't have the extra functions like the bidet and the washlet, but it does have a stool and a baby seat. Here is the restroom at my workplace. It has a typical Western style toilet and a motion sensor flush sound that you have to turn off manually. Can get a little bit annoying sometimes, but pretty useful. And on the other side are the extra functions like the bidet, washlet, and adjustment for water pressure and heat of the washlet. When you sit down, when there's pressure on the toilet seat, it does a little pre-rinse. Many restrooms also have instructions on how to use the toilet, as there are people that come from countries with different drainage systems and throw out the toilet paper instead of flushing it. And also because there are different kinds of toilets, such as the squatter toilet. A lot of people prefer the squatter toilet because it's healthier for bowel movements, and they also think it's more sanitary because your parts aren't touching where another person's parts were touching. I don't like it though. That's all. Thanks for watching.